What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Bear NecessiTCG, and today I got my hands on 3 Lorcana Starter Decks. And before we get into opening them and checking out what is in the 3 packs, I want to thank my 139 subscribers. Let's see if we can get that to 140. That is live feed in the upper right, and I'd still like to see it tick up 1 while I'm making a video. Hasn't happened yet. And today's drink, which I already cracked open because I was really thirsty, is a non-alcoholic Busch. Now, these things were $8.50 for a 12-pack, and for those that don't know, I did stop drinking. It's a rough road, but so far I'm doing pretty well. So, cheers. And for anyone that wants to quit drinking and is tied on some money, that is a good alternative to having a regular beer. So let's talk about how I found these, first of all. So I was actually in the Waukegan area, little north of Chicago, south of Milwaukee. I was on a business trip, and I randomly went and I was actually doing an escape room at a mall, and there was a GameStop, and I was like, let me just walk in there. I walked in, and there were 6 starter decks of Lorcana just there. I do feel kind of good and bad because I only got 3. I got 1 of each. Now I'm like, I should have got every single one of them, but at the same time, I did leave the other 3 for someone else. Hopefully it went to someone that's a player rather than just a scalper that's just going to sell them for 3 times the amount. But of course, I thought, oh, yeah, I'll just get the 3, and I'll go to all the Targets and Walmarts and pick up the other ones. The game's probably not popular in this area. I went to 10 Walmarts, and I went to about 11 Targets, and they were all sold out. So I just got lucky just walking in. So, oh, man. Like I told everyone, just wait. You'll get it. Eventually, you'll walk into Walmart or GameStop at the right time, and it will be there. So let's look and see what the starter deck comes with. First of all, this is a lot. The packaging's a lot smaller than the other starter decks, as far as One Piece or basically the Bandai ones. So I like how the box is a little smaller, sleeker looking. A lot of gold, a lot of foil. Really looks amazing as far as packaged product goes. So first one up is the Sapphire and Steel, and it comes with 1 starter deck, 60 cards. You get the 2 foil cards here, Aurora and Simba. You get some damage counters, and hopefully they're not just the little paper ones. I'm going to be very disappointed if they're like the gift set ones. A paper playmat, that's fine for what it is and the price point. 1 paper tracker token, not sure what that is. Game rules. And then you get a booster pack, which is what I'm sure everyone is looking to see what I pulled. So, one thing I'm not liking so far is I've been keeping my starter deck boxes pretty neat in case I want to display them later. And this doesn't look like there's an easy way to keep it pristine, but did my best. I know this company does not like plastic, so that's probably why there's not little tape and everything around it like Bandai does. So we have our deck. It's concerning that it's looking a little loose, but that's probably fine. I doubt anyone really tampered with this. Even though the GameStop employee did say that if things don't sell, whether it's Pokemon, any cards, they just buy them at discounted prices and just sell them for above market, which is insane to think about. So all the stuff you're not buying, employees are just buying up and flipping it. So we do get these paper damage counters, and this can just go in the trash. Use some dice. This is disappointing. Actually, I'm less disappointed that it's in the starter deck than I am in the gift set. The gift set, to me, should have better quality things. The starter deck, sure, you're going to get paper mat, you're going to get paper counters. That's fine. It gets you playing. So we have our quick start rules, which is common for all starter decks to have. This is nice for reference. When I start a new game, I usually have this out open. I'll have a playmat down, and I'll have this so I can quickly reference back and forth. It's a lot easier than just getting on your phone, at least in my opinion. We have our paper mat, or playmat. So, little smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it gets the job done. Let's see what this deck has. I'm actually going to hold on to it and keep it in its entirety. I'm not going to sell it online because this is what I have to play with. I have opened other things in the past, but they all went up for sale. So we got some Auroras. There goes our two foil cards. More Auroras. This is definitely built around that. But all these decks are exactly the same, which is a good thing and a bad thing. You know, it's great because there's going to be some synergy, so you can get up and running. You can start adding to this deck. That's all you need. I might take this to a tournament because I don't plan on winning, but I might take it to a tournament because this is all I have. So I'll end up sleeving this up, playing with the girlfriend. Very excited that I got my hands on that. So first pack, let's see what we have. I'm looking for another enchanted. I pulled a Maui in the gift set. So I was very excited about that. Sergeant Tibbs, Dinglehopper, Yzma, Stolen Scimitar, Aurora, Kristoff, Aurora, Goofy, Donald Duck, Cruella, DeVille, Maurice. Which, as far as Maurice goes, his time will come. I think later, when there's going to be more items, a variety of items, that this deck will be viable. I did try making a deck on Pixelborn, which is a digital way to play the game, and the items, they're just not strong enough yet. So we'll put this off to the side. Open the Amber Amethyst. Now, I wonder when I'm going to get my hands on more product. And it kind of just looks like that's just how it is. I think. I don't know. I'm getting very paranoid. Maybe from shifting around. Let's see. Because this is how it's packaged in the box. Maybe from it like moving this way, it kind of wiggled out. But it feels like they're open, but they're probably not. Unless the GameStop employees were doing it. That'd just be smooth. All right. Work Together, Gaston, Hakuna Matata, Magic Broom, Sudden Chill, Prince Eric, Reflection, Flynn Rider. You know, speaking of Flynn Rider, though, so I have these in my deck and one of the decks, and I thought he was going to be better than he was. Now, it's a great ability, chooses and discards a card. If they kill it, yeah, but most of the time, it's dead with a spell of some sort, or they just ignore it and go and stomp on me anyways. So a little disappointed in that. We got Let It Go. We have Ariel, Spectacular Singer, and a foil Vicious Betrayal. Now, I have seen some nice little combos with Ariel singing, because she does sing for 5. You can get some of those songs. Oh, this is perfect. There's a song right there. She can sing Let It Go. She had to. And it really makes the game go a lot faster. When you play for 3, 4th turn, sing, Use her to sing, and then you still have ink to play other cards. And not to mention, she is inkable too if you don't want her out there. Not bad. I just want to look at the 2 foil cards here. You got your Mickey Mouse and your Moana. When Mickey Mouse gets going, those brooms can be very annoying, so you have to figure out a way to deal with him as fast as possible. Same thing with Moana also, when it comes to untapping all these princesses. It just, if you let some of these characters stay out there too long, they'll just stomp right on over you. And what I've seen is a lot of people that in the matches, they'll use all their actions and abilities, and they'll just kill random things, like a random Lilo on the board, because they see that it quests for 2, and it's like, oh, I don't want that. Fire the cannons at it, and when the time comes, and your opponent has a Mickey Mouse or Moana there, you got to deal with it. You got to save a lot of that removal for those. So this is what I was expecting. Look at that. Perfectly sealed in the Emerald and Ruby deck. Let's see what we have here. All right. Mufasa, Abu, Timon, Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Elsa, Mad Hatter, Spectre of Arendelle, Dr. Fossier, Maui, and a foil Prince Philip. All right. I haven't played with Maui yet. Let's check out what he does. Rush and Reckless. Okay, he fights. So for 5, that's pretty good, actually. So inkable, first of all, always good. You can play it on the 5th turn. You can use other songs and actions to get him out even sooner. It's really that 5 or that 6 attack, that 5 defense that's going to make this a really good card. It can kill a lot of those things out there on every single turn, or it will force them to rethink who to quest with. So while I haven't messed around with a Rush or Reckless deck yet, it's something that I have been looking at. Unfortunately, the characters with Rush and Reckless are not from my favorite cartoons, so I'm not going to do it yet. I'm still waiting for some other old school cartoons to, or Disney cartoons to come out and be in Lorcana. One I really want to see in Lorcana is Darkwing Duck. I don't know if they're going to do it, but eventually they have to. I don't see why not. We're going to get Gizmo Duck, Darkwing Duck, all those people. I really liked that show when I was growing up, and I hope it comes back. So, a little disappointed that the foil in here is Cruella de Vil, even though it's a decent card. I did try playing with it, tried to get a lot of bounce and destroy cards, things, Flynn Rider, where you discard a card if it dies. Cruella, if it's banished, you put a character back in their hand. Same thing with a Cheshire Cat, which I believe probably is in here. Or not. Doesn't look like it. Nope, no Cheshire Cat. I did play around with that. It didn't really work well. I was winning a couple games, but not a lot of them. But that is what I got. Not bad. I did pay MSRP for these things. And again, I'm going to hold on to these 3 decks. I'll probably take them to the local shop and just play them how they are. I'll lose. It's fine. But I will still be waiting until product comes out, because I do believe we will all get our hands on it. If you can't wait, sure, go and buy it. I don't think you should, but it's your money, and it's your life. If you can't wait, go ahead and do that. So that's all I have. Overall, I'm actually pretty impressed with this product. So the gift set, I said don't buy, not worth it. The Trove, I haven't found one yet, but I'm leaning towards probably not worth it either. You might as well just get a booster box. But these are good. These are worth buying at $16. Or is it $16? I think it was $16.99. So $17 each. This will get you playing, gets you a pack. So some starter decks do that where it comes with a pack. Some don't. It's kind of a blessing and a curse. For example, if these did not come with a booster pack, you'd be able to find these a lot easier because less people would be buying them. But on the other side, it's always nice to have an extra booster pack, especially if you're new to the card game and they put it in there so you can start the game and give you a taste of what it is to open packs. I get why they do it. It's great marketing, but it's the reason we can't find these things. People are just buying this to open the pack and then sell these starter decks still for $20 each, $15 each. Don't do it. Wait. Target will get them. We'll get them. We'll get our hands on them. And then when the next set comes out, we'll get our hands on that also. And then as the sets go on, we're going to get them. Think of Pokemon, for example. Things are sold out. Like right now, those two, actually, these aren't sold out. I can get probably 10, 15, 20 more of these ETBs. There's a store with a bunch of them. Same thing with the actual binder collection. The only thing that's actually sold out is the I forgot the poster one because it comes with 3 promo cards. But it always starts that way. It starts where you can't find them. You can't find them. Now you can find them. So Scarlet and Violet I can find. The Scarlet and Violet. The base set of Scarlet and Violet I can find. Paldea Evolved I can find. Obsidian Flames I can find. 151 I can find. And then you keep going back. Crown Zenith I can find. Digimon, when that came out, it was kind of hard to find. I could find all those sets, and a lot of them are discounted. One Piece. So One Piece was really hard to find, and now I can just walk into the store or go online. I think they have one of the booster boxes for One Piece I can get for $70. It was $100 and something. It was pre-selling, and it was just sold out. But now you can get it. It's going to be the same with Lorcana. Trust me. Wait it out. Use proxies. Get on Pixelborn. If you don't know what that is, it's a way to play Lorcana online with other people. It does match you with people around the world. I've never had to wait more than 15 seconds to be matched with a random person in the world and play and test out the decks. Remember that if you're going and buying singles, you are going to be spending money hoping that those cards perform well. But with Pixelborn or any other tabletop simulator, you can test them before buying them. If you want to buy these overpriced cards, go ahead. But do yourself a favor and test them. Play test them. You're going to find out that a lot of these cards that you think are great are not performing as well as you thought. This isn't Magic. It's not Pokemon. There's a lot of little differences. And with that, you got to adjust your mind a little bit to this game. So play with it before you start getting singles. And I know it's contradicting because I'm selling the singles. This stack that I have right here, all of it is going to be put for sale. The only thing I'm keeping are these starter decks. These are going to be my play around in person, with friends or my girlfriend. But to test decks, it's going to be on Pixelborn, and I think everyone else should do that. But I am rambling, and I'm going to end the video there. Thanks for checking out, and let me know what you think. Are you still having a hard time getting these starter decks? Which one is your favorite? I believe the best one's probably going to be the Aurora deck, just because it steel is very good. You can mix steel with anything, and it's usually coming up on top, as far as my experience when I was playing. But I will catch everyone next time.